What's up, everyone? It's Alexa with Grace and Cherish. I am in the tea room right now. I am steeping some tea and frothing up some milk because I'm actually gonna make a little latte and then go outside because it is the first day of 2026 and I can't imagine being anywhere else but the garden. It's a beautiful day here in Atlanta. It's supposed to be just under 60. It's like high 50s. And so yeah, I'm gonna try to get a little work done. I have shared a few times about my herniated disc and the issues I've had being able to be in the garden and honestly being able to function really just in the day-to-day. I never knew how painful herniated discs could be, and having little kids and needing to take care of them, homeschooling, all of that, wow, it has definitely taught me a lot. I really feel for the people who are dealing with pain all the time, that have chronic pain. So if that's you, I'm so sorry, and I am thinking of you because I know it is really, really hard. So I've been dealing with that, saw a specialist, and kind of created a plan to see what we could do to help things get better. But in the meantime, I gotta get outside. So there are a few things that I'm gonna be working on, and I'll show you in just a second. All right, Brandon got me a lavalier. Let's seeing if this works. If it does, I'll keep it in the video. Why don't you tell me the story about what you just met a neighbor who you're seeing if they might have seen our chickens who wandered away, because we're down 4 chickens.
Down a lot of chickens.
We're down a lot of chickens. Okay.
Well, we're down 5 chickens.
We're down 5 chickens. The raccoon took 1 and 4 got away. Let me go back up a little closer, see if this works. All right, we're back. It actually worked. Ooh, this isn't tall enough for you. He's 6'3", I'm 5'4", so. Okay, Brandon.
What?
It's 2026. We've lost 5 chickens. To the end of the moral of that story, there is no moral. We lost a bunch of chickens. We want to get more chickens and figure out how to help them not fly over our fence. What other things are you looking forward to in 2026 for Philo specifically?
For Philo, can we talk about the basement project or no?
We can talk about it. I was going to film about it next week.
Oh, you were? Okay. Well, then I'll just hold off on that.
No. You can talk about it, and I'll share.
So one of the things at Philo that we have, that we've identified as a need,
yes,
is that we need more bathrooms. Or we need a bathroom that's not just in our house.
Even though these will be in our house.
Even though these will be, but
but no, I get it.
But the thing is that when we have large events, say 30, 40, 50, 60 people, it's nice to not just have a bathroom that comes right up a front door and into our bathroom. So the goal would be to put 2 bathrooms down in the basement, kind of finish the basement, also with a kitchenette.
Okay,
and why can't you smile? And
because I feel like we're funny.
We are funny, and that's fine. I like funny. And the opportunity to put some bedrooms down there, at least
yes.
one, so that if we meet someone or someone may need a place for a little while, they could stay down there.
They can stay here.
Or if we want to kick the kids out, we can put them downstairs. But so that's something I'm looking forward to. Obviously, we don't know if that's going to happen or not yet because we got to get quotes and all the other stuff. But that is what I would look forward to in 26.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
You can. How's your ankle? Brandon is the one who handles a lot of the heavy lifting here at Philo. From everything from the projects we do in the house. He's an awesome woodworker. He doesn't like when I tell people that, but he is. But then a lot of that just outdoor maintenance. So many of you know what I'm talking about. But he had surgery on his ankle. He's no longer in the in the splint. So yay, praise God. How are you feeling?
I feel pretty good. I'm just anxious to get moving around again. I like, as you know, putzing around.
He is a putzer.
And so
it's like your granddaddy.
Mm-hmm. So I can't really do that. I have to stay inside a lot. So that's why I was just walking over probably a quarter mile to her, back and forth to our neighbor's house just to see if the chickens were there. And it's nice to get out of the house a little bit on a sunny day. But no, that's great. I'm looking forward to hopefully not getting arthritis in there. The main reason I got the surgery was to avoid the arthritis in there. So I had to rejoin a ligament to my bone, I think, or I'm not totally sure what happened, but they did something in there. But yeah, I'm looking forward to not hurting anymore. when I'm working around the property. So.
Not hurting. Simple goal.
Simple?
Simple goal.
The arthritis was a big concern. I wanted to be able to walk when I'm 60.
Yeah.
So that was the biggest concern to me. That's why I pulled the trigger.
I was just sharing.
You're dealing with all the things I'm leaving behind.
Yeah, well, it's all right.
But we do got to call the kids in here in a second. I told them I'd call them in 10 minutes. It's been about 12.
Okay, thank you. Okay.
Of course.
He's going to be on lunch duty. I'm going to be on garden duty. Ready, break. All right, let's head on out. We've got the chickens are hanging out around here today. It's a beautiful day for them to be out and about. So what we're thinking is that the 4 chickens that are lost, that they went over this fence. They spend a lot of time in the compost bin that we have to fix that's right there. That's part of the projects we have for 2026 is actually moving our compost bin and making it stronger because our goats just tore it down and got into it because, I mean, why not? There's food and other stuff they wanted. So anyway, we think the chickens went over and that's how they got out and most likely got eaten by coyotes. Brandon talked to our neighbor who also has a chicken coop and he's like, I haven't seen any extras. So anyway, we got the goats in here today. Tina and Sheena are gonna eat out some of this space. Hey girl. I don't have any treats for you. The treats are you being in the garden. One of my more significant tasks that I have to take care of in the garden is that the goats are helping me with is clearing out the brush. We have a ton of dead plants and weeds, other things that are now dead too, that I need to clear out that we didn't do in the summer and in the fall because of injury stuff. So we're taking care of it now. In hindsight, I can't believe we didn't think about bringing the goats in sooner because they've been here. We could have done it. But anyway, it's okay. We're going to do it now and they're helping me clear it out. So I'm really excited for that. There's still a lot of work to do. I need, have to have some friends help me to finish clearing everything out so that we can relay the cardboard. We have a lot of leaves in the back corner of our yard. So laying out the cardboard, putting leaves on top and then putting compost on. That's what we're going to do because we do no-dig gardening. That is what we're going to reset for our garden this year. But before we get to all that, we have a lot of clearing out to do. So clearing out, and then the other thing we have to do is pull up the drip line tape. So I'll show you that. It was one of the tasks I'm trying to take care of today. Okay, so I've already taken out some of the drip line tape, and when I'm saying drip line tape, this is what I'm talking about. When I started gardening, I really didn't know what people meant when they said that, so let me show you. Drip line tape, and you can get close and you can see the hole that's right there. That's where the water comes out. So there's this tape, and then there's what the tape attaches to in order to get the water that flows through it to water your plants. So we're not wanting to take out all of the infrastructure that we've set up for our drip line irrigation. And if this is something you're interested in, we have a whole video that shows us laying everything down. Brandon even goes into a lot of detail about the calculations he made to determine the amount of water we need. So it's more technical at the beginning. It's a lot of technical, him sharing all of those details. And then we share a bit about showing us laying it. So if that's something that's helpful to you, definitely check that out for more detail. But what we don't want to do is take out all of what we lay down. We're only taking out the tape because we're redoing the beds. So the tape lays over the bed, so we need to make sure that since we're going to be redoing them, laying new cardboard, new leaves, new compost, and then we'll put the tape on top, we had to take it out. So that's what I'm trying to focus on right now. My back, as you can see, I'm down on the ground now and I'm okay. I'm doing pretty good now, so I'm going to try to get as much done as I can and then kind of, see where we are at the end of that. But the goats are continuing to eat in the back, which is great because I have this big grassy area that I needed them to mow down so that we can transform that whole area into a place for new beds, which also mean new drip line, because I'm really hoping to have a true like watermelon and pumpkin patch. So we'll see how that goes. But first things first, let's get this task done. All right, it can be kind of hard to see, but where I'm going, I gotta pull all of this up, but you can kind of see it where my hand is. See this green? this is what we're looking for. And this is what connects the drip tape to this line that actually spans the entire garden down at the end. That's where the central station is. So this is what I'm going to go around, twist that, and pull that out, and then I'll be able to remove the tape. All right, I'm going to be taking out this tape, but I'm curious if you do the whole word of a year thing, what that's been for you, or what that is for you in 2026. For me, it's healing with my back, but I do feel like I need to have a praise the Lord moment, because the fact that I'm even doing this right now, I can feel pain coming through already with my sciatica, so I'm going to have to stop sooner, sooner than I want. But the fact that I can even do this right now is making me so joyful and just so thankful. So I just need to praise God on this first day of 2026 for the gift of being in the garden. All right, I got one piece out. I'm gonna take these. We don't think we're gonna be able to use these again because some of them did end up ripping and getting some holes, so we're probably gonna have to buy some new ones. But that's okay. We are learning. Eventually we would invest in something that is a bit sturdier, but we wanted to have a few years of kind of really solidifying what our garden space is going to be. Are we going to expand it? I mean, this year again, I'm expanding, and we've been doing that each year. So I don't want to, or we didn't want to invest as heavily into something that could be, more expensive until we were really a bit more set on what our space is going to be. So anyway, it's doing all right. We'll just have to replace a few, but not all of them. Okay, let me go under here. All right. One thing that I'm pulling up as I'm doing this is a sunflower, and sorry Tina, I didn't mean to scare you. Scared my goat throwing that. One thing I did not know about, I just pulled out another very tall and long sunflower. But something I had no idea about was how sturdy sunflowers are. I mean, when you look at a sunflower seed and what you put in the ground and then what comes out, I mean, they are so solid. And it's kind of cool because it's like, man, I didn't know about this growing up, but I'm like, if I were to be a flower, I want to be a sunflower, because those things are rooted and they root well. They're great, and they're easy to grow. So if you're looking for a flower that is beautiful and pretty easy to grow, sunflowers are definitely a great one. And they come in different sizes. I love the ones that get to be 8 feet, 10 feet, 12. We've had a 12-foot tall one. I love that because to me it's beautiful to look out, whether I'm in the front lawn or if I'm in the house and I look out and I just see them, and it's really joyful. But you can get smaller varieties too. Yeah, so that's actually something I'm gonna have to go do my inventory of my seeds. Are you thinking about seed starting? I'm curious where you are in your garden planning. I know it depends on region. Being in Georgia, I mean, honestly, I could be having stuff that I'm harvesting even now just because of the way the weather is and everything. But I'm curious, are you thinking about your garden, thinking about new seeds? What are you wanting to plant? Is there a new plant that you want to try? I haven't done any looking or praying or thinking about all of that quite yet. So I don't know if there's any new varieties we're going to try. Part of me wants to just get really good at growing what we have, because I really want to get good at canning tomato. We use so much tomato sauce, whether it's for pizza. I make a lot of sourdough pizza dough. And so just being able to make our own pizza sauce or pasta sauce, I just really want to get good at tomatoes and grow enough of them to have that for the year. So I feel like that's what my thing is. It's less about growing new things, and I really want to focus on growing the things that I do have well and growing them in larger amounts that actually last us. Well, I did it. I actually finished. I got all that stuff done. So it's not as much as maybe I want to do compared to everything that needs to be done in here, but I did it. The one task I set, I was able to do. I can feel it and my nerve pain's kicking in, so I'm gonna go in. Got a lot of football to watch today. My Buckeyes did not do well last night, which is a very big bummer, but that's 2025, it's not 2026, so I'm not gonna bring that in here this new year with me, but I'm excited that I did it, you guys, and I hope for you, whatever that small thing is that you're trying to get done, I hope you get it done today too and can feel the joy of that. But I'm going to go inside, hang with the fam. Thanks for hanging out with me. As always, it's a pleasure to be with you in the garden. I will be back soon with another update. Until next time, onward and hope.